12th night yet, Jack.
Oh, I'm not taking it down, love. Just bolstering it up a bit.
I see. The wider the spread, the more chance there is of Mrs. Tanner standing under it again.
Oh, you never know your luck, you know.
Well, when you do come to take it down, I want you to throw that mistletoe away. I've never liked it. It's artificial, which is probably why it appeals to Mrs. Tanner.
Nah, it's only a couple of years old, love. Plenty of life in it yet.
I bought that 8 years ago, the Christmas that Mrs. Sharples was in hospital.
That's never 8 years ago.
It is, you know.
Poor old soul, spending Christmas in hospital.
Oh, that's as maybe, Jack. Personally, my greatest sympathy has always been with the staff and her visitors.
I think so. It's Mrs. Sharples. Don't say anything to her. Hello.
Oh, you do come and see your mother sometime, then?
How are you feeling?
Oh, I mustn't grumble.
I brought you this.
Well, that's a fool of a thing to bring me.
I thought you'd like it.
Oh, it's very nice, I'm sure, but how am I going to carry it with me when I go?
And they're keeping you near, then?
I don't know, they tell you now. See that poor soul in torment over there? They don't give her while Christmas Eve. She could be in a better place any minute. She could snap out just like that, and I know for a positive fact she hasn't got one policy to her name. Hey, how's that gumboil of an husband of yours?
Oh, he's got flu.
Oh, trust him. Oh.
I've had it bad, too.
Oh, so that's why you've not been here in 2 months. Does our Madge know I'm stuck here?
I don't know, Mother.
Well,
don't ask me.
Well, why isn't she here?
I don't know.
I expect she knows the way the will goes. Well, I'm very sorry to have to tell you that you'll none of you be collecting yet a while.
Oh, you shouldn't talk like that, Mother. It's proper morbid.
You know, I had 3 doctors around me this afternoon, and one of them was as black as a chimney bag. Oh, he was clean, you could tell. His face shone like black leading. The food's terrible.
Is it?
Well, they're always trying to make me eat boiled fruit. I said to that nurse, I said, it's all right for folk as like it, but I like somebody that's looked over a wall.
You're very popular this afternoon, Mrs. Sharples. You got another visitor. You're just in time for the carol singers. They'll be along here any minute now.
Hello, Vera.
Hello.
How are you?
I mustn't grumble.
Well, I'll be off.
Off? You've only just got here.
Yes, I know, but I want a fag.
Oh, go.
Oh, don't be like that, Mother. After all, you've got Martha.
Oh, well, all respect to her, but it's not the same as your own.
All right, if that's how you feel, I'll stop a bit longer.
Oh, don't put yourself out about me. All I remember is my mother used to say that if God had intended women to smoke, he'd have put chimleys in their heads. Of course, they were more fond of pipes in them days.
I'm sorry I'm a bit late, but I was delayed.
Oh, it's very good of you to come at all.
You're in everybody's thoughts, Ada. Miss Nugent said to me only this afternoon, we must all remember Mrs. Sharples in our prayers tonight. That was when we were setting up tables.
What tables?
For glad tidings.
What were you doing there?
Helping out.
Helping out, so that's your game out to cut my job, are you? Here I lie and torment you moving. Oh, I should have known all last week you were talking about your rent going up. You, Martha Longest, you snake. I know what you're after. You're after me vestry.
Do please help, Jack. I really can't face this on my own.
Yes, love, yeah.
You know, if I were Prime Minister, I would abolish extensions at Christmas time. They are just not fair to the trade.
Yes, love.
What would you abolish, Jack?
Women.
What's that, love?
No, I said, I don't know, love. I'm just thinking about it.
Hello, Merry Christmas,
Have you
Elsie.
seen the flaming milkman?
No, love, I got extra from Florrie Lindley.
If he doesn't sow soon, he doesn't get his half-crown till next Christmas.
Will you give in Dennis custard, Elsie?
I'll give him a thump round the ear hole if he goes on like he has been doing.
Oh, it's the stuffing that's worrying me. I was thinking of using that packet stuff, and now I don't know whether I shouldn't set to and make my own. Have you tried it?
I'm wondering whether to have soup. What do you think? I can't make up my mind.
Well,
whether
I
or not.
wasn't thinking of making a special do myself.
Oh, what were you thinking of having then?
Well, just the usual, you know.
Turkey?
Well, a bird, yes.
Oh, I'll be glad when it's all over. Yeah, and I've had a kiss from them fair club.
Who hasn't? Good for him. I'm glad to see he's got it off his chest at last.
Do you smell something?
Oh, dear. Florrie, are you open this morning?
Oh, not this morning, love. You could come round to the back door, eat something short.
Well, 2 Christmas dinners to be exact. You know, with our Linda and our Ivan going, I got a bit depressed and, well, as a matter of fact, I haven't bothered to make anything.
Well, what were you thinking of having?
Well, I've got some dried stuff and 2 pork chops, but it isn't right, is it? And I wondered if I had time to make anything with anything you'd got left.
I think I've got a small frozen chicken in the fridge.
Well, that'd do fine if we could have that and some of them squiggly frozen chips, packet of frozen peas, and tin of Christmas pudding and some custard, eh?
Yeah. And if you want to make a big splash, you can have one of them frozen cream cakes for your tea. Hey, just give me a couple of minutes and I'll have a root in the deep freeze.
Trust the Tanners. Most flaming frozen Christmas this side of Canada.
Well, have you decided yet?
You what, love?
Have you decided yet what you're going to abolish?
Oh, aye. Christmas dinner.
Really? All you have to do is eat it.
Yes, love.
With no thought for the agony of preparation, nor the reward for that agony. The sight of one's loved ones round the Christmas table.
We are about to receive. May the Lord make us truly thankful. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Now that old Jungle Drums has had the best of the bird, perhaps we can make a start.
Oh, I hope you like it.
Well, seeing as how your mother's had all the breast, I hope we do. We could have told you how to make the most of it.
Well, I like to do it myself at Christmas.
Aye, so we noticed.
Martha, goodwill to all men includes Minnie Colwell. She may be willful, but she's human, and she is our friend.
I like Christmas.
Why?
It reminds me.
Well, why's Alvira never been anywhere near? That's what I'd like to know.
Oh, there's time yet, Ina.
Oh, I know her. They'll just be about having their dinners. And then they'll side up and they'll get ready for his lot, coming for their teas.
And come to think of it, our Lily could have brought little Sander around for a minute or two. I mean, a jigsaw is a jigsaw when all's said and done.
I've no family to visit me, really.
We're here, aren't we?
Yes, you want to be very thankful you've got such good friends. Women like Ina don't grow on trees, you know.
Oh, I am very grateful.
I don't know, it makes no odds. Even when you've got them, they don't come.
Let's pull a cracker.
We might as well. It doesn't seem like Christmas, does it? Apple and orange and some nuts and halfpenny in the toe of your stocking if you were lucky. That's what we always had.
I'd have got you up a stocking if I'd thought, Ina, only I was scared you'd find fault.
I suppose it has been known.
No, don't fret, love. We're all the same.
I'm not fretting.
Of course she's not. Come on, let's pull our crackers and then we can wear paper hats and all.
What for?
Fun.
And when we've finished the pudding, I've got a surprise for us.
Oh, what is it? So long as it is... Well, so long as it isn't your mother that's got to be Santa Claus, I don't mind.
You know, we should treasure the Christmases we had, Jack. They go so quickly. Seems only yesterday that Billy and Joan were with us. Now they have their own lives. Well, I said something, love.
Oh, no, love. I were just treasuring a Christmas that I knew.
So join me in a stroll down memory lane. Mrs. Annie Walker.
You might have told me.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Christmas in the Street, P620, Part 2, Take 1.
Must have been an extremely funny Christmas.
Oh, aye, it was, aye.
But pleasant.
Why, pleasant.
Concerning us.
Oh, definitely concerning us, love.
You have the advantage of me, love.
Oh, come on now. What would you say was your most unforgettable moment?
My most unforgettable moment.
There are many who will recall the helping hand and the cheerful smile which they found in the Rovers Return during those long nights of war. Yeah. And there are others who will remember you in a different role. Yes, there are others who will remember you in a different role.
I'll bring along a smile and a song for anyone, but only a rose for you.
No, Mr. Nuttall.
None other than Mr. Edgar Nuttall, producer and leading light of St. Agnes Amateur Operatic Society.
From
Bonsoir.
I'll bring along a smile or a song for anyone,
But only a rose.
only a rose for you. I well remember our first meeting, long before that famous duet from the Vagabond King, in the autumn of that perennial favourite, the Desert Song. I, of course, was playing my usual part of the Red Shadow, and it was the night of our dress rehearsal. Just before we began, my leading lady came to me and confessed tearfully that she had recently volunteered for the Auxiliary Territorial Service, and that her calling-up papers received that day had ordered her to report the following Monday, our first night. A silence fell over the whole company as I gave them the news. Then from the chorus stepped a slim figure, uttering these words: "Mr. Nuttall, the show must go on. I will take over that part." It was, of course, Anne. I auditioned her on the spot, and she was given the part, and need I say it was an unqualified success.
See you now, surrounded by your family. It is hard to picture the life of romance and glamour you sacrificed for the cause of service. Let me go back, then, to the most glamorous day of your life with these words.
I know that's not your real air, Lady Godiva, so watch out for this here low bridge coming up. He, if it whips your wig off, you won't have look a rating.
The man who led the horse on which it rode as Lady Godiva during the co-op pageant of the ages, Mr. George Stubbins. And now, what the public saw. Now, Mr. Stubbins, what do you remember of that day?
Oh, well, I remember we lost procession 3 times. I mean, when you're leading an horse with a naked woman on it, well, you're not going to spend much time looking where you're going.
I've still to discover who told Dennis Tanner about that abominable milkman.
Snowman.
Milkman, snowman. The operative word is abominable. And that's one unforgettable moment that I should like to see totally forgotten. There were other moments, of course. Less revealing, but perhaps more dramatic.
Manders, you have served in some of the greatest houses. Tell me, to what extent is Mrs. Montefiore known?
She is one of the International Brigade, my lady. That is a set that moves between Europe and the Americas.
Tell me, is she known as fast?
I am a little hard of hearing, my lady.
Oh, dear.
A parcel has arrived from Fortnum's for Mrs. Montefiore. Bonbons, I am given to believe.
You alone, I thought, could help me.
I must feed the peacocks, my lady.
Captain Fitzgerald.
Oh, Captain.
Fitzgerald!
How nice that your regimental duties did not prevent you from coming to visit us.
I think these peacocks have flown away. Correction, they've come back.
You know my niece, of course.
Of course. We met at Tunbridge Wells.
Val, hey, I'm sorry if I was a bit snappy, but I was all on edge.
How's it going?
Oh, not bad, you know.
Oh, they're laughing quite a lot.
What at?
Oh, I hadn't thought. They're not supposed to, are they? Oh, well, anyway, it's nice to see them all enjoying themselves.
Shh, it's Miss Nugent's big scene.
Hey, matey.
Keep your voice down. I mean, when you're prompting as well. Very quiet out there.
I am...
Quick, man, quick. No, the line, man.
I am a woman of strange passions.
Strange passions. I take it, Priscilla, you have never wintered in the Orient?
No, the furthest I ever got was Scotland for the glorious 12th.
Strange. It was on a 12th of August in Constantinople that I found fulfillment.
It must have been very hot.
Torrid, cara mia. Torrid.
We were just discussing experiences abroad.
Oh, jolly old Boulogne and all that. Ever get to Matuke?
And further, my soul aches for a glass of Tokay.
My soul aches for a glass of an old.
Sheena.
Mother, why the face of stone?
Priscilla, leave the room. And now to business. I never thought to soil my hands with commerce. How much will you settle for? Gerald, leave us. I believe the peacocks have been laying away again. You will go and see. I have one or two things to check with Mrs. Hilda Montefiore, as she is calling herself this season.
Do you know, when she stood there with her mouth wide open, I thought I'd die. It seemed a lifetime.
Yeah, and if she'd only left it where it was, nobody would have noticed.
You know, when that big laugh went up, I thought someone had fallen flat in the face. I don't mind telling you.
Now, don't worry. Don't worry. I didn't. I've get some water.
Oh, I know something better than water, fella.
I know those words. I know them better than my own name. And that makes a big bit out. Does you so dance like a crazed Bacchanti? I know them. I've slept with them under my pillow because I was told that was what all the big professional performers did. And now,
Here's a glass of water. I don't know what Harry's gone to get.
Now, yes, now sit that and take this.
Everybody laughed.
No.
Yes, well, how about me? Although it didn't seem funny at the time.
Now, will you all just leave her with me?
Yes, and buck up, love.
There's still a second half to go.
Here you are, love. Get this.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, it's medicine.
Oh, well, if it's nasty, I hope somebody's got a toffee to take haste away. Oh, it makes warm, nice and warm inside.
All right, then.
Oh, you could almost drink it for pleasure.
You'd like another?
Oh, no, I wouldn't like to take an overdose.
Oh, it's all right, love. A drop of this won't hurt you. Yeah, I'll leave the glass with you. Right?
How is she, Harry?
Oh, she'll be fine. I've just slipped her a couple of slugs of whiskey, love.
Oh, Harry, no.
Beginners Act 2,
Let's get
please.
into my
I never know.
Yes.
Get some water. Excuse me.
Well,
I've never seen out like it.
oh, well, it's not finished yet, either.
Starting again. Hey, look at her. Shh. Stealing.
Shall we,
But if you love another, it is only right that I should know.
But, darling,
Don't call me that. There was a time when I dreamed of becoming your wife.
but you know what love is. Can you not understand?
Gerald, look at me. Have you searched your heart?
Yes.
And you know what this lady is?
I have heard tales.
You know the truth?
An adventuress, an outcast from society, a woman of the world. Does Cupid weigh these things before he plucks his arrow from its sheath?
And this arrow hath lodged in your heart. Well, there is nothing more to say.
But, Priscilla!
Goodbye, Gerald.
Your word.
Each word, my darling. Each ecstatic word.
Seem a bit restless out there, don't they?
It's going better than the first half, though, isn't it, mate?
Are you kidding?
I mean that, mate. Hey, Annie, you won't forget tonight, will you? Don't go dashing off afterwards, will you?
I've said it.
What's that, love?
My line, the one that was giving me so much trouble.
Which one was that, love?
Never in a lifetime of society have I witnessed such disgusting behaviour.
And that's not a bit funny either. Have you got your speech ready?
Speech? Oh, we'll see, we'll see.
Your Grace.
If you wish to speak to me, kindly put it in writing.
Nevertheless, you are going to hear me out. You have discovered that I have had several names.
Many names.
And that one of them was Lady Lawson.
A notorious jewel thief. I must be mad not to send for the police.
It would do you no good. I love your son.
And so, madame, do I. Kindly return my jewels.
They are there. Take them. Excellent diamante, if I may say so.
Oh, so you know.
But Gerald doesn't. Here, I have a pack of playing cards. Let us cut. If I win, I marry Gerald, and your secret will be safe. If I lose, I leave this house, and your secret will never be told. Cut the cards. My bags are packed. I have a reservation on the Orient Express.
Stay. Lady Lawson loses, but to gain. Take him, my child. You have dignity. You will make a Duchess of Bannock. Take him and take these for what they are worth.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen, for your kind attention. I'd just like to thank you on behalf of all the members of the cast and on behalf of the humbler members backstage, without whom this production could never have got on. Now, I'd also like to take this opportunity of wishing you a safe and speedy return to your homes and a very, very... Was that strictly necessary?
Oh, sorry, mate, I'm late for every day. Ta-ra, see ya.
These for what they are worth.
A pardon, love?
Nothing, love, just a nostalgic reminder of one of our more glamorous Yule tides. You will be playing bowls again this year, won't you, Jack?
Aye, I reckon so, all being well. Hey, whatever made you think of that Christmas week?
Nothing really, love. It's just that, in spite of everything I've said, well, it is rather a gracious game.
Is it?
Oh, yes. Sir Francis Drake, good Queen Bess. Good Queen Bess? Talking of Christmas, good Queen Bess.
No, you've lost me, love.
I lost you a long time ago, Jack.
Have you? Meanwhile, back in the Batcave.
Hey, get off! Excuse me. Hey, you supposed to be a Spanish dancer?
Well, that's what it says on the label.
Well, I tell you what, darling, get up on there on the Joanna and give us a dance, eh?
I can't without a rose in my teeth, and it's not the same with a sprig of holly.
As a matter of fact, I've got a sprig of mistletoe in my coat
You
pocket.
haven't, you know. Mr. Tatlock's nicked it. He's loping round, holding it in the air with an evil grin on his face.
Do you know, I always fancied myself as one of them hot-blooded Spaniards.
So did I.
But they've been very cagey over Gibraltar, though, you know.
You know, I often think there must be some little girl somewhere in Barcelona that'd like to change places with me. You know, chip butters on a Saturday night.
Hey, I tell you what, darling. If you want to liven things up, jump on the table and shout, "Ole! Hey!
What, after 3 helpings a trifle?
Well, you could always shake your maracas.
I beg your pardon,
You
Mr.
should
Wolfe.
shake your maraca. Oh, well, I wasn't meaning out in any way at all. I mean, it's... Well, the Spanish dancers, they have these maracas and... I think I'm got to go soon. Excuse me. Just get out of the way.
Hardly endowed with the most original of imaginations, are you?
Well, you've got room to talk, haven't you?
Lads, don't fight over it. Great minds think alike. At least that's what they say.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? Look, if you have any cake, save us the icing.
Oh, Dennis, honestly. Listen, what are you doing traipsing round after him?
She's my special guest villainess.
I'm going round pinching all the icing off plates.
Well, no, Lucille, you see, I'm only being honest. You look nice and smart. Oh, and I wouldn't say that you was very chimney-sweepy-fied.
Did you see Mary Poppins?
No, I only watch party political broadcasts myself. Oh, and crisscross quiz.
Oh, no, that was on at the pictures, Albert. She kept bouncing up in the air with her gown. That's an umbrella.
Yes, I know. And all the boy chimney sweeps was dressed like this.
Yeah, well, you don't look like a boy.
No, no.
Your face isn't mucky.
No, well, I'm going to another party and I don't want to get a suit all over the lads' collars, do I?
Oh, I see. That is quite...
Excuse me, thank you.
I want some beer powder. All I said was...
We heard what you said. Blimey, it brought you out in hot flushes, didn't it, David?
Oh, you mean this blancmange did? Who made it, anyway?
I did.
Oh, I put my foot in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, join the club. It's delicious, love. Delicious.
No, all I said was that if Elsie Tanner's dress was any lower down, she'd be showing her navel. He's not vulgar about saying that. That's what Guy Fawkes got burnt at the stake for, you know, free speech.
Hey, what's she rabbiting about? Just agree with her. Oh, my love, change the subject. Anything except politics, religion. Your dad on the door and Elsie Tanner's navel.
You know, there's somebody missing.
Who?
Annie Walker. I mean, it's not like her to miss a chance of... Forget it. She hasn't.
Kind upon you, my loyal and noble servants. Mr. Fairclough, my liege.
You are?
Len.
Oh, yes, of course.
What's she done up as a flipping Christmas
your
tree? I think you look very nice, Mrs. Walker.
I'm deeply flattered, my goodly lady.
Oh, goodly.
Excuse me, Mrs. Walker, I hope you don't think I'm showing me ignorance.
Yes?
What are you?
Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, well, where's your Phil then, playing polo down Mosley Street?
Queen Elizabeth the First.
Oh.
Hey, hang on a minute, darling. Walk upon my cape because that floor's covered in brown ale, you see there.
1,000 mercies, Sir Walter.
Len, come here, I want to tell you something. You know, I don't think she's pretending. I think she's always been Queen Elizabeth, dressed up as Annie Walker.
Arise, Sir Walter.
How about a cup of cocoa, love?
Christmas in the Street, P620, Part 3, Take 1.
Oh, love. Hey, shall I spoon that I've done for you?
Billy. It always used to fascinate him, that froth.
Oh.
Funny how we always remember them at Christmas, isn't it?
Well, it's a kid's time, isn't it?
All right, my girl. Enough's enough. Yeah. I think we've got a candidate for Botany Bay here, love.
Where's that? I don't want to go.
Bed.
Oh, I don't want to go. I'm not tired. I'll go in just a little short while.
Oh, no, you'll go now. Little short whiles have got a habit of turning into big long whiles.
Come on, Jill, I think your Uncle David's putting his foot down.
He's not a proper uncle.
Well, of course I am.
You're not.
Well, no. No, I'm not one of your ordinary, common-a-garden, run-of-the-mill uncles, if that's what you mean.
No.
Oh, no, no. Well, there's millions of ordinary uncles, isn't there? There's millions of little girls with ordinary uncles. But I bet there's not very many with special Christmas uncles.
Are they better than ordinary uncles?
Oh, why? Aye, I bet they are when all comes down to it.
And there's something else, so anybody could be an ordinary uncle, but special Christmas uncles.
And aunties.
And aunties. Well, you see, we have to pass all sorts of tests just to sort out the special ones from the ordinary ones.
All right.
It's a kid's time, all right.
Remember the pantomime?
Remember it?
It was only this week. I haven't done that much since.
Don't mean that one, love. No, the first one we did, Cinderella.
Oh,
I suppose it was what you call a bit of a Fred Carnose, Jack. Still, they had my experience to steady them down.
Me wand!
Hey?
Me wand, where's me wand?
On top of piano where it always
What do you mean always is? You might have got it for me, Jack. You know what I'm a hurry I'm in. I should be relaxing.
Well, stop dashing about then.
Oh, Jack, it's 6:30.
Annie.
No, love, no, I shall have to fly.
Well, here you are then. You'll want your wings.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Cinderella goes to left of stage, kneels down by fireplace and says, "Oh, how I wish we had a fire. To have a fire is my desire. A fire and love would warm me a bit. I wish this was an house with love in it. A house with love in it."
Mrs. Cole, please.
It's all right. She's doing a Mariah Callas.
Ladies, I beg of you, we mustn't allow foretaste to filter through the curtain in this fashion.
Mr. Swindley, I think I need an understudy.
Oh, chin up, Miss Nugent.
Yes, it is, but it doesn't do any good. I mean, I know it was my idea, the pantomime, but well, it's my knees, you see. They keep sort of washing away.
Miss Nugent, ladies, the time is 0 hour minus 1 minute.
Oh, dear.
All right, love, faint away on me. I'm well padded.
Now is the time for stout hearts and good cheer, all ready and eager to give of their best, all with memories of former dramatic triumphs. You, Miss Nugent, even more than most, after your inspiring performance as Gilda Montefiore. Good Mrs. Lindley with her lemonade.
Get something done.
Mrs. Sharples with her sandwich spread. Mrs. Caldwell with her folio. Take courage. Your young audience awaits you. Expectancy on their eager, well-scrubbed little faces. In a few moments, the curtain will rise. Let your spirits be high. Let your smiles be pleasant. And let those humbler members of the chorus kick with spirit and high. Let the house lights be dimmed. Let the curtain rise. Let the festivities commence.
Sweep that floor, polish that off. Everyone except me is going to the ball.
Ah, why so sad and weary, daughter mine?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about, Father. If you'll just give me a minute to do the washing and ironing and cooking and mending, I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
Thank you, love.
Because you're not going to the ball, ain't it? You're soaking again, aren't you?
Oh, well, she'd be no good in the palace ballroom. I mean, she's not as beautiful as we are.
You're not beautiful. He's got a nose like Ringo, hasn't he?
So what?
Terrible.
Ringo's got a lovely nose, hasn't he, children? Oh, yes, he has.
Anyway, Sanders, come on, what are we having now? A cup of tea?
Oh, I bet some custard pies.
And did you put an egg in it?
I put a dozen, I've made 50.
Oh, good, that's 25 each.
That's right.
We mustn't eat too much in between meals. I've got to think of my figure.
What about me?
You think of your own figure.
Oh, come on, let's go and get them custard
Will
pies.
you come, Daddy?
Yes.
Oh, woe is me, that's all that matters, alone and hungry and right.
Somebody should write in about Mrs. Shoemaker. I wouldn't mind penning my signature to a letter recommending her to the Royal Society of Dramatic Art.
Last time I spoke to her, she said she wanted to go on buses.
Do not cry, O little cinders. I will wash the pots and clean the windows. Your ugly sisters may make you blue, and your father may find fault. But always remember, I like you. More than a fish and four and plenty of salt.
You're so kind, Buttons, but it's just one thing on top of another. They won't let me go to the ball.
I'll dance with you.
They won't let me have any of my pies.
Well, never mind, you won't get indigestion, will you? I know. Do you like bread and butter?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, we can have a party all our own. I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam. That's what the baby feeds me on, 'cause I'm a loving man. Yes, now I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam.
Ah, but the best was still to come.
Say it, Still.
Oh, you are radiant lady.
Yes, who are you?
Who are you?
I am your fair godmother, oh Cinderella. I've come to visit you and this other fellow. Sweet Cinderella, this is not your darkest hour, if you will be but guided by my magic power.
What wouldst thou have me do?
Bring me a pumpkin and 3 mice.
The brokers' men have taken everything at once.
Nay, in this ancient place lies a fat pumpkin and 3 mace.
Here they are.
Oh, yes. There.
These things I lay my hands upon and transform this scene with my magic wand. Suddenly, 'tis night.
Keep your fingers crossed for the transformation. Lights, Leonard. Now, shoulders to the wheel. That's it. All right, no.
Now you shall go to the ball. But stay, with this gift there comes a warning. My magic works not in the morning. So in this lesson you must learn, or else your rags and tatters will return.
I'll never forget the look on old Albert's face that night. He was standing there downing his rum, and Ken said to him, "Hey, when are you on next?" "He, by the heck," he says, and he were off like the clappers.
Mr. Tickler, where on earth do you think you've been? You're supposed to be taking part in the grand waltz. The whole choreography is in jeopardy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. I just went out for a breather. Do you know there's a smell of snow in the air?
Perhaps you should have popped into Rovers for a rum. It would have warmed you.
On stage, please, Mr. Tickler. What?
Oh, there is my father. But do not approach him. I am not worthy of you.
Oh, nonsense. More true to say that my heart is unworthy of the promise in those black eyes.
Heaven's care, my royal prince. Loyal subjects all the crowned heads, all the ladies and gentlemen, all are staring at you, wondering wherefrom springs this sudden radiance and joyful visage.
They are all looking at your hands, sir.
Let them look. Let them see what they can. I care not if I look stupid. I've been struck by an arrow from Cupid. Let them look at a happy, happy man. Hey, look me over, lend me an ear, fresh out of clover, mortgaged up to here. Don't pass the plate, boy, don't pass the cut. I'll take it whenever you're down and out. The only way is up, so I'll be up like a rosebud high on the vine. Don't thumb your nose, but take a tip from mine. I'm a little bit short of the elbow, so let me get me some. Hey, look out, world, here I come. Nobody in this world was ever without a prayer. How can you win the world if nobody knows you're there? Kid, when you need the crowd, the tickets are hard to sell. But you can lead the crowd if you'll only get up and yell. Hey, look me over, lend me an ear.
Don't cross the bridge.
Don't cross the road.
Right.
The first bell chimes. Will soon be midnight hour. Come, my petal, come, my little flower. Let me speak of love. Let me speak with candor.
Let me speak sweet nothings on the veranda.
Wait. The fairy said, ere midnight strikes, I must away. Farewell, sweet prince. Farewell, happy day.
Oh, if only our daddy were here to see her.
Oh, what that girl would do with Wuthering Heights. I'll put in a word with Councillor Slack of the Weatherfield Operatic and Dramatic.
Well, that's it. I've done my whack. And I hope nobody objects to me putting my feet up. If they do, well, they know what they can do, that's all. Ooh.
It's been on the go for 3 hours. First sit down tonight.
I mean, all. I'll tell you what, though. When I get in, I'm going to fill a hot water bottle, get me pins in, and you'll not see my nightie for dust.
You two are not complaining by any chance, are you?
Of course we're not. Just making a comment, that's all.
What have you three been drinking?
Are you coming, Ina? It's the finale.
Oh, yes, come on, Sam, you and all.
Everyone in the wings for the final curtain. I want everybody on stage. The cast, the backstage brains, the unseen yet willing hands which have helped to make this play the success that it truly has been.
Me and all?
Oh, yes, all of you. I'm going to introduce you to the children, express my gratitude, and invite you to take a bow.
Oh, come on, Stan.
I can almost taste that pint.
This way, ladies.
Oh, I don't think I could go on, Mr. Swindley. I'd feel a bit embarrassed. I'll just watch from the side.
You, Mrs. Sharples?
No, they don't want me, lad. Them kids have come here to enjoy themselves, not to come to look at a couple of sour chops like us.
As you wish, ladies. You know how grateful I am, not only for tonight, but for the whole week preceding it.
Now, look, if you make her weak, Leonard Swindley, I'll bounce Annie Walker's one on your bold spot. Now, go on, out of my kitchen.
My thanks, ladies. My humble thanks.
Oh, what ho! The slipper fits like a glove.
Hooray! 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 And I have found the one I love.
Let the wedding bells ring their merry roundelay.
May happiness be theirs forever and a day.
And that's the story of Cinderella and the ball. Good night, God bless, and a Merry Christmas to you all. But wait, one thing remains to see. I love Cinderella, but does she love me?
I love you, yes, yes, yes. She loves you, yes, yes, yes.
With love like that, you know you should be glad.
Well, that's another Christmas week over, love.
Do you realise, Jack, that in all the hustle and bustle, we never wished Merry Christmas to the ones who matter most?
Nay, don't tell me that we forgot our Jodie and our Billy. 64 cards were sent out in spite of yours faithful in the post office.
I mean us, love. We never wished Merry Christmas to each other.
No, we didn't, did we? Still, we can still put that right. Hey, let's crack on, it's Christmas morning. Who's to argue with us? Merry Christmas, love.
Merry Christmas, love.